everyone. Welcome. Thank you for coming tonight and braving the traffic in Hollywood. I'm not John, because he can't be here tonight. So I'm reading a few of his words, although not necessarily all of them, because he has many. He has been testing positive for COVID for a while now. He's fine, and none of the rest of us got it, but that's why he's not here. So I'm welcoming you to the Fringe Festival and Change the Game here at the Fringe. There's festival guides out in the lobby if you're interested in looking at other shows. There's a lot of stuff going on here over the next couple weeks. Important stuff. The regular announcement about please turning off your phones and electronic devices during the show. Here's the important thing. Bathrooms. The bathrooms in this theater are behind the stage, so they're closed during the while we're acting. They will be open at intermission to access them. You'll actually walk up on the stage and through this door. There's 2 bathrooms available, one large one and one airplane style one. We'd like to get in and out of those as quickly as possible so that we can make the intermission short and move on with the rest of the show. So that was the important part. If there's an emergency, you can exit through the door you entered, and if that's not available, you can actually exit through the stage here, and there's an exit to the street. Okay, the show is based on pedagogy of the oppressed and takes the position that good people can succeed in politics. We'd like to welcome Ruthie Hanchett tonight. I just saw her somewhere. I can't see anybody now, but I saw Ruthie, who's started on that journey herself by running for school board, which is your first step, right? We'll be moving on. So we'd like to thank her for standing up for what's right and doing it the right way. So if you want to learn more about Ruthie, there's actually some stuff in the program about her as well. Please tell your friends, please write a review of the show, and the cast can meet you outside at the curb once we've unloaded, once we get out of the theater, so we're going to do that immediately when we're done. Other than that, we're ready to go. The students are taking notes, and they're ready to begin, so please enjoy Change the Game.
Oh my god. Can they stop telling me to take 15 units?
I know. I mean, they sent me an email like 12 times this week.
You read the campus email?
I do not.
I mean, I'd take 15 units if I didn't have to work 2 jobs to pay for rent and gas.
I totally love it when my email is filled with ads from the bookstore merch or diversity initiatives.
Right. Like, they seriously think I have the time to go onto their website and watch a 45-minute diversity 101 video.
Yeah. Maybe if I understood diverse communities more, I know what it's like to be different.
That's better than their counseling service.
Why was that?
If you're having a mental breakdown, there's a website with curated asynchronous content.
Like, what does that even mean?
It means if you're thinking about jumping off the science building to get out of your final, we have a YouTube video you can watch.
Get quiet out.
I think it's time we got started. I'm Adam Harrow. Welcome to Economic Sociology 330. Let's take a look at the link between society, economics, and politics. It sounds to me like you all aren't enamored with our support programming here.
It's just cringy.
A little extra?
It sucks.
You guys are all working for me here. What's so bad with it?
Well, they say the obvious thing for 45 minutes, never get to the difficult questions, but then just congratulate themselves on being experts.
I mean, I like it when the student groups do the thing.
Yeah, like Rami's sexual violence prevention thing during Pride Week was cool.
But I don't get why they have to do a big sale to get money for their stuff when our student fees are going to be interim associate student diversity outreach coordinator.
Maybe it has to do with who's calling the shots, even when the topic at hand is how to bring in people at the margin. I want to run with these ideas, but let's get everybody focused.
My name's Joe Jalisco. But you know, when I hit the stage, and then we was Joel Jiggy J. Jelly.
I wasn't taking role, Mr. Jalisco.
No, yeah, I know. It's just, you know, like, I'm here.
Oh, we're all here, Mr. Jalisco. But before we finish that thought on diversity, does anybody have any announcements?
Yes, the First Generation Low Income Partnership meeting is tonight at my house. That's FLIP for short. And we are the fastest growing organization on campus.
Thanks, Brenda.
Nice.
Now, let's circle back to that diversity question. We live in a place where 20 minutes east of us is Chinatown, 30 minutes south is Little Saigon, and 25 minutes southwest is downtown Santa Ana. Where else?
on Miss Fairfax.
And Cambodia Town and Little Ethiopia are all a half-hour drive.
Maybe without traffic?
There's always traffic.
Oh, and Irvine.
What?
It's a place.
Yeah, well, Irvine is a place that I can't go.
Hey, don't say that. No one can keep you out of anywhere.
It's not that. I'm allergic to beige.
Yes, diversity isn't something we have to create, it's something we already have. The question is, how can we work together to make our differences collective strengths?
I don't know. How does anyone do that?
By building bonds across demographic lines. You're all seniors, so raise your hand if you met someone that comes from a totally different part of the Southland than you in the last 4 years.
I mean, technically it's been 6 years, but like, hey, you know, people are just drawn to musicians, man.
So, while we have diversity exploding in the classrooms and in the cities all around us, why are you so down on the diversity initiatives showing up in your email?
Well, they act like we're either Black or Latinx or disabled or whatever, and basically that's all we are. It's like they're trying to make us feel even more different.
Who can tell me where these institutional initiatives come from?
Well, I don't know. The president?
The dean?
Wait, weren't the president and the dean spending $700 a night ordering shrimp in the executive suite of a Ritz-Carlton? I think they even billed the university for a Guns N' Roses concert.
Hey, is he not a baby?
Yeah. So these diversity leaders were coming up with these plans in the Ritz-Carlton in the executive suite while eating shrimp.
Hey, that's whack.
Maybe it isn't about getting more for ourselves, but to really think about how reality is socially constructed. Let's talk about this. You are all familiar with the super wealthy developer Giles Donald and his new construction projects?
Yes, the rectangular apartment.
Wait, that's not legal. They can't just take your house.
Well, they can. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled in the 2005 Kelo decision that they can. All you have to do is say an area is blighted and sell it to a developer. They draw up a map and buy it every house.
Wait, so this billionaire Giles Donald guy is going to tear down all of our houses and there's just nothing we can do?
I've heard he's not even smart.
Well, there is some legislation like the Fix Act that can at least stop landlords from letting places fall apart.
So we're all gonna lose our houses unless the Fix Act passes?
Well, yes. But it's even trickier than that, so this is worth writing down. Powerful people will pitch development as something that will benefit everybody in the community. But in the end, it will only make them richer. Did you know that the city of Baltimore spent $1 billion on the Camden developments, and all there is now is a bunch of high-end office buildings? The lives of the poor people that live there are just as bad, if not worse. That is called co-option, and it happens when wealthy interests take over public projects.
Wait, I'm a little lost. What's the point of this class again? How do I create reality?
Bailey! Read back your notes on what I just said.
Baltimore?
Allow me to elaborate. We need ask about the lives we live every day and how that gives us a different view than the boxes that others try to put us into. If a school or political party wants to know your race, is it to expand your possibilities or set limits on who you are? What if the categories they use don't even fit who you are? What if we change those categories to suit us instead of the institutions?
Yeah, it seems like what we do isn't gonna make much of a difference.
All of the people we have holidays for, Chavez, MLK, Gandhi, especially Freddy, all knew that trusting the people at the margin was the key to changing the world.
I hear you, but honestly, I'm just here to get my degree, get my job, and get my paycheck.
And move to Irvine. Maybe the point isn't to get more for ourselves, but to really think about how reality is socially constructed, what might be a better way. 'Cause it's been happening forever. The rich exploit the poor. We pay their rent, but when it's spent, they just come back for more. But we can make a difference. We pick our destiny, but it's not too late to fix Brenda, I'm flattered, but I am way too tenured for that,
He sounds
and
like
I've got
my
a lot going on.
He sounds like my sister who says she doesn't want to go to prom so that someone will ask her out to prom.
Well, that's all the time we have. I'll see you all Thursday. Oh, Victoria, what's your GPA at now?
4.2.
I thought 4.0 was the best you could get.
Took some honors classes.
Well, good for you. What can I do for you?
Well, I have the final presentation in my philosophy class called The Meaning of Life, and I was reading the syllabus for this class, and
I'm sorry, you did what?
I read the syllabus for this class, and
I'm sorry. I must not be hearing you right. You did what?
I read the syllabus for this class.
Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever heard a student say that before. Whew. I'm sorry, what was the question again?
I have a final project for my philosophy class,
Cool.
and I think what we're studying there kind of fits into what we're studying here, but I'm just having a hard time connecting the two.
Okay, well, what's the format of the final project? Like a paper?
Oh, no. It could be anything we want. So, like, there's art majors doing collages, there's business students doing, like, PowerPoint presentations, there's even a nursing student doing a study between the link of health and happiness, but I just don't want it to be me writing another paper. Like,
We don't want you writing another paper either.
Not one top off the curve.
Well, if you are pretty good with words, what about a poem?
I want something with more energy, like hip-hop, you know? But I just feel so outside of my comfort zone doing that, you know?
Okay, well, let's try this. Put your idea on paper, and then figure out the format that would best express it. Don't worry about whether you can do it yet.
You know, that's the best idea I've heard so far, I guess. I'm just gonna give it a try.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Professor, I just want to make sure you can make it to the flip meeting tonight.
Yes, wouldn't miss it. And, you know, we must
I'll
all
be better.
I'd like you to meet my boyfriend, Shannon.
I think I just did. You know, I've been meaning to ask you, how is your abuela's health?
I go to USC,
Of course you do.
and I'm majoring in political campaign.
Of course you are.
And I want to be a political advisor and manage my own campaign as soon as I graduate.
And he will. We just need to find the right candidate.
Well, good luck to you, and Brenda, tell your abuela that if she makes her tamales again, I just might never leave.
Will do. Is everything ready, Abuela?
Oh yes, the dawn is turned oven. So what is this big meeting about, huh?
It's a flip meeting. We're talking about ways to empower our people and improve our neighborhood.
Well, could certainly use some improvement.
But tonight is actually a little special. I think we're organized enough to have enough voters to really make a difference. And we're going to run a candidate for office for the very first time.
Is it you?
No, Abuela, it's not me.
It ought to be you.
No, Abuela, but I can tell you this. Tonight, Channing is going to talk to Professor Harrow, and Channing is going to be the campaign manager.
Channing. Why?
Abuela, because Professor Harrow knows so much, and Channing will work very hard. I know that they can win.
You know so much, Brenda. You work hard.
It's not the same.
No,
Abuela.
it's not. You work harder than Channing.
I'm serious.
I am too.
You just don't like him because he's too rich for you.
I don't like him because he thinks about himself more than he thinks about you. And you think about him more than you think about you.
Abuela, I do not. We all play our part, all right? And I just want to play mine well.
You'll go as far as you leave again.
officiate our meeting.
Yes.
Club secretary, I note that President Channing has called the meeting to order.
Yes, and as our first order of business, let us all thank Abuela Arendir for the wonderful dinner. And now for our second order of business, as you know, we have more registered votes than any other club on campus. Will the social media officer please report?
We've had 78 new likes on Instagram this week. We're now being followed by 12 other statewide clubs. And both our student newspaper and the LA Times Educational Reporter are now following our Twitter feed.
I didn't think Twitter still exists.
Well, yeah, but combining all our social media platforms, we've had 1,900 unique visitors, half of which either comment or repost.
Excellent. Membership share?
242 registered members, that's 25% from last semester.
Nice.
Fantastic. Hey, we might even convince Abuela Arendir to vote, right?
No.
Fantastic. Anyway, what do you think is driving all this new membership?
Well, Brenda's kissing booth on Rush Week.
If we all took a turn, I mean, Joel, isn't that where you met your new girlfriend?
Please, I get new girlfriends wherever I go.
For various reasons. The Republican incumbent is now out, the seat is now open, and the Democrats have their first shot at winning a seat in a while, so now is the perfect time, ladies and gentlemen, to get behind a seat and make this club about winning an election.
Oh, hey, I can write like a hip-hop anthem for the campaign, you know? Like a hip-hop version to celebrate.
Okay, yeah, great. But can I get a motion to endorse and run a candidate, please?
So moved.
Moved and I second.
Excellent. We need someone who both understands us and inspires us, so I hereby nominate Professor Adam Carrow.
No, I appreciate that, but I'm a lecturer, not a political leader.
Yeah. Well, it's like you always told us. The only person who's fit to lead is someone that doesn't want to.
How did you remember that?
What? I listen. That's what. That's what Aristotle said in the Vagina monologues.
You mean Socrates in the Platonic dialogues?
You're always telling us we need politicians who can read and understand research, right?
Yes, politicians have to compromise though, and that's just not me.
Hey, come on, issues. Sure. We need excitement! They believe in better days, and they believe in you. But belief is not enough, it matters what you do. All your thoughts have power, traction in their minds. You gotta use those thoughts to action. Show you got the smile. And I can help you start to do better. I can help you win. Thoughts in fact are sure to inspire. And I can asking what to do. So maybe a donation. Yeah. Run an ad or two. With the power of the people. Yes. And hey, a couple of witty tweets. Yeah. You gotta use those names to victory. Woo! And others to defeat. And I can help you start to do better. I can help you win. Thoughts and facts are sure to inspire, and I can give it a spin. They can see that you want to help them. They can see that you care. Take the next step you want. house is made of sticks. Carrots.
Carrots.
Winning comes with streaks. Snapchat. I'm not saying that you'll be a puppet and I'll be pulling the strings. And together, we could crush it! And make a winning team! And I can help you start to do better. I can help you win. Thoughts and facts are sure to inspire. And I can give it a spin. I can see that you wanna help out. I can see that you care. Next time you wanna be better, put yourself out there. Out there. Out there.
Cannon? No.
What?
I know, look, I'm really, really flattered here, but I can't.
I know that you can do this. What do you say?
Well, I didn't have spring break plans anyway.
Yes.
I'll do it.
Yes! Oh, we've got a campaign office all picked out, and it's right here in this neighborhood, 1632 Beach Boulevard. Be there or be square.
Yes, that's important. That shows that we really need to support this community.
Brenda, campaign office. Here. Where?
1632 Beach. Well,
Brenda, that place is a death trap. 3 little boys almost fall downstairs and kill
well,
themselves.
no, you're exaggerating.
No, I am not. And you know how hard it is to get the city to come in and fix things.
That's why Professor Harold was running for office, so that he has ideas. They'll help him come out here and fix up the legislation, all right?
Everyone stop! The lights are ready.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time we have left in the service, but every moment with Channing makes it shorter.
I don't know about Channing, but I am worried about you, Elena. How was your health?
Oh, great. My lungs don't hold the air like they used to. But I'll go to you go win your election and make them fix this place up. Then I'll live forever. Just to get my eye on Channing.
Wow. Wow. This place is everything your grandmother said it would be, Brenda.
I mean, we can fix it up and clean it. We'll come in on the weekend and make it
No, I'm pretty sure the dirt is the only thing holding the walls up.
Do you have any idea what Channing is?
I don't know. He said he'd be here.
I know, he will. Channing?
Channing.
Channing? He said he'd be here. Oh, there.
Hey. Oh, yeah. This office, we can worry about this over the weekend.
Okay, but
Okay. Now, this is your first campaign launch, so remember, when the reporters start asking questions, use that as a chance to hit all your talking points. Don't let them throw you, and whenever you do, don't not start answering questions that will get you off script.
But the point of answering the questions is to advance the dialogue on the political front.
Trust
of
me, you
social-
want to stay away from those package strikes.
Be yourself, all right? And I'm sure we'll all work out, okay?
Do you hear that? The crowd is gathering outside your office. Let's go get him.
Hello, everybody. Hello. I'd like to welcome you all to my campaign launch. This is my first political campaign, but don't worry, I've been lecturing for years. No need to take out those notebooks. As we look at the push and pull between capital and labor, while the existence of the modern corporation is not necessarily an inherent public wrong, that is to say, when looking at the push and pull between capital and labor, while the existence of the modern corporation is not necessarily an inherent public wrong, but I mean this has been happening forever. Who here remembers a time when their rent got lowered? No, seriously, I'd like to hear from you. Who here has had their rent lowered?
Me, when I got evicted. Then it went to zero.
Right, that's exactly right. The rent goes up and up and up until you can't pay anymore. And then what reward do you get? What loyalty does the landlord show for all of the rent you've paid for years?
Nothing.
Less than nothing. They took all of the rent you paid and used it to pay off their mortgage. And now it's using to buy them the building. Is that fair?
No.
Or when your pipe breaks or the board on the stairs starts cracking, does the landlord ever fix it?
No.
Or when the ventilation goes out and you can't get any fresh air, does that ever get fixed?
No.
Man, hell no.
That is why I am running for office. I am pushing for the Facility Improvement Expeditement Act, or the Fix Act, which will have landlords fix your broken pipes.
Yeah.
Fix those frayed electrical cords. And I have buttons.
Finally getting through to them, Janet.
Yeah. You know, if you'll just listen to me, the sky's the limit. Woo! These stairs could go any time. You know, I think we can afford a storefront in that strip mall in the valley. It's still in the district, and it's better than this dump.
Channing, this dump is part of my neighborhood.
Right. I mean, we'll fix the neighborhood, but first we need to fix the election. I mean, win the election.
The federal government and the state government really do send more than enough money down here to turn this place around. But it doesn't get to the people it's intended for. The lives of the people in Canada are just as bad, if not worse. And we have boondoggles of buildings that are not really meant for the people, the residents that the money was earmarked for. So what you see down here at the waterfront is a glaring, what an undemocratic place looks like.
Yo, is this the erotic Scientology study group?
This is economic sociology, 330.
I don't even know how to study this stuff.
Well, there aren't quizzes or multiple choice tests, or even really research papers.
No quizzes, no tests, bro. I'm all in.
Wait, do you all go with the pre-registration forms for classes next semester?
Oh, crap.
Name, campus-wide ID, blah, blah, blah.
Address, major.
Preferred pronouns.
Race.
Wait, there are only 6 options and none of them are me.
What the select race according to the integrated post-secondary education data system?
So, here are the 6 choices. White, Latino, Black, Asian, Pacific Islander, American Indian, and 2 or more. That is seriously not everybody.
I don't say anything that's like Jewish. That's a race as much as a religion.
Just check white.
I don't think Nazis put Jews in concentration camps because we were white.
Yo, this is exactly what we were talking about in class.
Oh my God.
What?
Jake Klein is right. This is exactly what we were talking about in class.
Word.
Whatever, I'll just fill it out so I can register. It sucks to have to check this box just so we can get classes.
You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I am not gonna just say something I'm not so they can fill out their boxes, and I don't feel like any of these boxes remotely describe who I am as a person. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do it.
No, totally. I'm just gonna write in LGBTQ.
Yeah, I'm gonna write in that I'm broke.
I'm going to write in my thoughts about the campus elevators.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to write about how Giles Donald is taking away my house.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna write in that I am a human being.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna write the lyrics to All Star.
You can't push me into your mold. Can't leave me out in the cold. Can't push me out of your mind. And you can't love me
Okay, so it doesn't have any like music or anything, but here goes, okay? Virtual capital, charge it on a card. Interest rates excessively large. Your debt is growing. In your face. Not on the top, we get a ride. Means of production work like actinide, a simulacrum you can't see with your eyes. People spiked up, now we're taking a dive.
Yo, that was amazing, dude. Like,
What's actinide?
Oh, it's one of the 14 metallic elements that's like radioactive. So it's like capitalism. Because it generates power and ultimately leads to decay. Come on, you guys.
Yeah, you're really smart, but there's something missing there.
I said crypto. In your face.
So it's a little bit too brainiac?
Yeah. Back to the drawing board.
you want me to help with the beats?
No.
Awesome.
Yo, I have it. I have it. The first set of pull numbers.
Oh God, I'm actually nervous. How are we doing?
We're in first.
Yeah. What was it? Our big sack speech? No. Social media, wasn't it?
Well, social media really isn't a positive place for reinforcement.
Well, social media is a rising force in
The number one trending tweet is that face of your head of a defecating pig, man.
Well, they must like something for it first.
It must be your message about diversity, right? I mean, you're making it more than a buzzword. History really is on our side. People want to find ways to work together rather than breaking the factions. You're creating a positive alternative to divisive politics.
I mean, hey, I'm getting texts from Giles Donald.
That sleazy developer billionaire, are you kidding, Shannon?
Yeah, keep your friends close and your future employers closer.
What?
Right?
You can't be serious.
Okay, you know what? There's no time. I have even better news. Even better news. Governor Dixon and his staff are coming tomorrow. I have a friend who knows a fraternity brother, who knows a cheerleader who really can't cheer, but knows a bartender who served at Dixon at a fundraiser. And he heard Dixon, quote, our rising star from San Margarita speak at the statewide convention.
Channing, reminding me to brush up on my primary sources.
Channing, did you get to talk to him about the Fix Act? And, improving the neighborhoods?
The statewide convention. This is huge. Nobody ever gets to speak there until one in office. And an office above that. Your poll numbers must be getting a lot of attention in Sacramento, I can tell you.
I gotta say, Channing, it's not the most humble thing that's ever come out of my mouth, but I gotta say, this feels pretty good, and this is something that could really get us the ear of the governor on issues that matter.
Come on, big guy. Gotta get used to winning. Confidence breeds confidence. And voters love confidence. Give me a smile. Taking the moment. You've got this.
Look, guys, I'm really happy we're in first, but, maybe you shouldn't let this get to your head.
I try to stay the same despite the passage of time, but consistency might be the goblin of a small mind. To when I wouldn't change my hat or toss it in the wind. To when I wouldn't change my hat, but in me, I'm thinking that it's better than losing. Don't get too big to lend a hand and pass it around. Reach up, reach out, reach down to help a friend on the ground. Don't pass a kicking in the tree or dog in the bound. Just toss your hat inside the ring, 'cause winning isn't everything. But it's better than losing. I'm getting really used to this, it feels pretty good. Maybe things are happening just the way that they should. The less of that happening, so why shouldn't I? Win or lose, I'll lift my head up high.
Come in.
Yeah, we're just wrapping up for today, but we can always make... Governor Dixon?
And I'm Dan Miller, gubernatorial chief of staff.
Oh, don't let the goober and gubernatorial fool you. He's a real ball buster. Oh, excuse me, miss.
No worries. We're all professionals here.
And
right?
what is your profession, miss?
My name is Brenda, and I work on the policy positions.
Anyway, we've seen the poll results, and they look a lot better than this place.
Yeah, they sure do.
I'd love to meet with your microdemographic analyst sometime to really cross-reference that for more extremist subreddits for fundraising potential.
Yes. I know, right? If we just had access to the encrypted black box donor, it would be cool.
The Federal Elections Commission, am I right?
I think the polls are a reflection of the message. I mean, Professor Harrow was talking about property improvements without gentrification, and it's making sense to the voters.
You think voters in your district can spell gentrification?
Hello there.
And who are you?
I'm Adam Harrow. I'm pleased to meet you.
Oh, yes.
And I know who you are, Governor.
Pleased to meet you. I thought he'd be taller.
And this is my campaign manager, Channing Tomtro, and this is Brenda Erendita, who is more or less the hardest.
Yes, we've met. How you doing on those 4D voter lists?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I really know what those
Well,
are.
how about the 501c4?
You mean fundraising?
Oh, hey, are those the 501c4 quarterly reports?
Oh, no. Something much more interesting than that. These are the Duval Michaels visual aids. I think he was so stupid he thought that lobbyist actually had feelings for you.
But what about that other woman?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Bannon, dear boy. There's no way two women were having sex with a man. Matzo balls have more sex appeal.
Just keep flipping through those pictures.
We were talking about 501 something.
We're talking about untraceable, unlimited,
Highly fungible.
corporate donations.
Oh, I see, Governor Dixon. No, that's not really the focus of our campaign. You see, we live in an area denied economic opportunity by lax enforcement of property care laws. So no, there aren't really large corporations here.
Nobody said anything about the corporations being here.
And our campaign therefore focuses on the district and the people that live here.
Oh, I'm gonna get whacked on these stairs.
J-Quad.
Which is really the whole purpose of the campaign. I mean, Professor Harrow is our point man, but the purpose of the effort is to give our community a voice in government and to transform our neighborhoods for the better. Just making a building safe would do a lot.
She always says it better than I do.
She does. I see.
I know that running a modern political campaign has costs associated, but I truly believe that if we focus on our grassroots effort, we'll be able to respond to the needs of the people.
I guess then you can't possibly lose. Tell you what, let me meet with your campaign manager here. We'll see if we can find some areas where our interests align that allow us to come up with some win-win solutions for the good of the people.
Well, you are the expert here, Governor. I'm happy to follow your lead.
Yes, you will.
So, Governor, what do you think?
What do I think? This is the first campaign you've run, am I right?
Well, yeah, but
Obviously.
We'll be in touch.
what do you think about the campaign? About the candidate?
About the candidate? Yeah. What I think is that between you, that professor, and that girl of yours, that you're the one with the most likely career in this business. So I'm going to give you something I almost never give anyone for free. The truth. Your boy is soft. A gentle breeze and he can toss. Never gonna be the boss. It's all a total loss, 'cause your boy is soft.
Your boy is green. The newest noob I've ever seen. As stable as a trampoline, he doesn't have an ounce of mean. 'Cause your boy is green.
In fact, he's gonna fall on his face because he can't tie his shoe.
Walk into walls and be singing the blues.
Gonna make me throw up while I'm watching the news.
Gonna
like a ruler. He will rule. My man has cool.
Son, your boy is weak. His knees will wobble when he speaks. He put the double E in geek. I give him about half a week, cause your boy is weak.
My man has class.
It's got some pain right in my ass.
Give him a test. He'll get a pass.
Oh, did that sound a little crass?
My man has class.
Didn't mean to spew exhaust. I think he might be worth the cost.
Really?
No, gonna take it in the pants. Haven't got a snowball's chance. Your boy is so.
Okay, I guess we'll have to agree to disagree about that.
It doesn't matter what we agree to or not. It's the primary elections that'll show us if we're right.
Or we're right.
Okay, I get it. We're the new kids. There's gonna be hazing. We can take it.
Oh, good. Because we can dish it out.
About the convention, I heard we might be lined up for a speaking spot.
You heard what?
That Professor Harrow might get to speak at the convention.
Who told you that?
Well, you see, I have a friend who knows a fraternity brother who knows a cheerleader who,
Listen, boy. Your man isn't going to speak at this convention or any convention until he starts racking up some wins or raising some cash or most likely both. So spend less time listening to rumors and more time raising some money.
Wait, why did you even come here then?
To see if you had any 501c4 funds to offer as tribute, bring about some goodwill, so that way after you win a seat a couple of times, you might have a chance at a speaking spot at the convention.
I see. Governor, thank you so much for coming. I'll talk to that campaign. I'll run it by them and see if we can do anything in their mutual interest.
And you just do that. And if you find those 501c4 accounts, you get back in touch.
And until then, don't.
What up, Buzz?
Oh, Channing, I know we've been working really hard, but I was thinking
We might be a
can
little bit out of depth here. Okay, new plan. Look, our message has been solid, but it's also been a little bit weak.
Okay.
So I just think
Channing,
we
you need to calm down here, all right? Get
No,
control of yourself.
we need access to the encrypted
Channing.
funds. We need access to the 501c4 funds.
Channing.
And we just. Hey, Jason, will you shut up?
Oh, hey, you talking to me?
Yeah. We are having the most important political conversation of the election cycle. Do you mind? And you are absolutely a horrible MC.
At least we agree on something.
Whoa, Professor, you said my music was good.
I'm sorry, Jay Quad, but Channing and I really do need to talk. You need to practice.
Practice. Like practice. Like not a real show, like.
And read the books I've been assigning you.
Books? You want me to read? I'm gonna change my major. Again. To chamber choir.
Leave the room! Get out!
Okay, something obviously upset you. What did the governor and the Miller person say to you?
Nothing. They didn't say anything. It's just.
Hey, Janet, just relax, all right? The main thing is that we can't lose our heads.
No. The main thing is that we can't be soft. We're in a real race now. And our sharps and
Okay, we can be strong, Channing, but our message is about togetherness. I mean, surely there's some middle ground, right? Maybe strong but compassionate.
Like Fonzie. You know, like the episode where he jumped the shark. That was epic television. People are still talking about it to this day.
Yeah. Yes. I can work with that.
Yes.
The baddest of the sharks.
No.
Like Fonzie.
He wasn't the shark. He jumped the shark.
No. Stand back. I've got this.
We don't have to do what the governor wants us to, but we have to keep our purpose.
Look, you two can go out and kiss the babies, but I've got to talk to the people who've done it before.
But what do they say, Janet?
Oh, they're saying things that you don't want to hear, Brenda. But I don't think we can ignore it.
Professor Harrell, I know this isn't your
I really do have. Oh, Victoria, yes, sure. I have 5 minutes, but then I really do have to rush.
Okay. So I tried doing something lyrically like hip hop, and I listened to it, but it just didn't work out.
Well, knowledge always moves in 2 directions. There's the knowledge you can only get from books, and then there's that messy, raw material from our lives. And you are top of the class in book knowledge,
But that's
so.
just it, Professor. Listen, I try to apply this stuff to my own life, and it just does not fit. You know, even in my own life, I feel like growing up in Thai culture, being black in Thai, I've always been isolated from my own community. And being black in America, I feel like the only way that I was accepted is if I presented my multiracial identity. And so looking at all these labels that are placed onto me, I neglect all the unique characteristics about myself, but I don't know how to make that work for me.
I'd say that makes you the perfect person to say something important about identity. Your identity isn't about what box you fit into. It's about finding who you are and making the connections through all the differences. And you just gotta dig deep and figure out what all of those non-academic parts of your life really mean to you and to the meaning of life.
Thank you.
And I think if you make all those connections, I think you'll find your answer.
I was looking for something just a little bit more specific.
Well, I can point the way, but I think this is something you can only really do for yourself, Victoria. Just try to be all of you in one moment and see what comes out.
Hola, Brenda. Would you like some pizzeria? I need some frijoles.
No, thank you, abuela. Food isn't always the solution.
But it is usually the solution. What is it, little one?
It's nothing, abuela.
Well, if the frijoles are eating themselves, mija, there is clearly something.
It's, I don't know, abuela. I think we're losing our purpose. Professor Harrow has finally found something to get the people on his side, but he's completely lost focus on the community. The governor came by, and instead of helping us, he just said insulting things. The governor's assistant just kept looking at me like I was a stripper, and now I think even Channing would rather impress the governor than be with me, and even you're calling me little one.
You do need food. Just feel. Brenda, the world can be a frightening place, but being tough enough to deal with pressure doesn't mean that you need to be less yourself. One, eat, and let me tell you about you. I recall when you were born, first time I held you in my arms. I would keep you safe from harm, and we'd never
seem to have left some sensitive campaign material somewhere. Oh my God, look at this place. A former 99-cent only store. Future Halloween spirit. What a dump.
Governor Dixon, I'm glad I found you here. Oh, okay, look, I know, my tongue and I know this is going to be a bit of a bare-knuckle fight.
Soft! Your boy is soft.
Come on, don't write us off yet, please.
Shan, you're working late.
Oh, it's a young scrapper now.
Governor Dixon. Imagine meeting you here in a closed office, late at night, an office you're not supposed to have a key to.
A key? Like I need a key
Governor,
to get into a death trap like
Governor, you
this?
cannot be here, Governor.
Oh, that's not good.
Huh?
What?
What's happening? He's not breathing. He's not. What do we do?
Janet, call 911 fast!
You.
Hi. Yeah, Mr. Miller, I'm on a personal note, and on behalf of the campaign, I just wanted to come.
Apologize? Are you serious?
No, I just wanted to express
How
that.
sorry you are. You think I can take this seriously?
Well, I was hoping.
The governor of the state of California felt the termite-infested railing to his death in your rat-infested hellhole of an office. You want to say you're sorry? That man, who's one of the kindest, most generous people I'd ever met, died in your place, on your watch, and you want to say you're sorry? That man, who is like a father to me! Just kidding, he was an evil bastard. Although, I did like that about him.
I guess me too.
Whoa, we try to avoid the phrase me too around here.
I can see that.
Actually, kid, I'd like to see you come by. I have an idea or two I thought I'd bounce off you.
Me too. I mean, I had some ideas as well. You first.
Your candidate was running on
The
the
Fix Act, which would have required
landlords to make improvements and safety upgrades to decrepit housing.
making a selective visit to see how the campaign was going.
Governor Dixon, a beloved Californian,
Truly great man.
tragically met an entirely preventable end.
And when the office Professor Harrow selected precisely because
the man of the people himself, Professor felt compelled to use his office.
and since he would not be getting himself better facilities than the people he sought to represent,
And that building failed at its most crucial moment, costing the governor his very life and
proving that no, not even the governor is safe from the wicked criminal mind instincts of
profit-hungry landlords.
the corporate robber barons.
That was good. Do you think your boy could stick to that script?
Yeah. Do you think he could win if he did?
That, my friend, is worth at least a conversation.
Oh, right. There might be a tiny, easy problem.
What's that?
You see, I don't know if Professor Harrow knows he's still running. He might have quit.
In my experience, once a candidate gets a taste of victory, they can't get enough. It's like a shark getting the smell of blood in the water.
Interesting metaphor.
Channing wanted to say thank you for hosting the meeting.
Channing.
And I just wanted to say thank you for helping me find my purpose and Abuela, what's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Abuela, I've been here 45 seconds and you haven't offered me food. What's wrong?
I don't feel so good, mija. I feel dizzy, and a man came by earlier with some papers. I think they're gonna still do repairs, and they want me to move out.
No, Abuela, they can't do that. This is your house.
Well, they had a map, and this house is on the map, and the houses on the map are gonna be torn down to make condominiums with pools and caves and golf carts.
Abuela, this is your house, all right? They can't do that.
Well, they told me that I might qualify for a low-income unit if I talk to the bank, but then there are the medical bills, and
No, what bills, Abuela? Why didn't you tell me?
I went to the clinic again, mija. They told me I need tests that they cannot do at the clinic. They gave me a card, but
But what, Abuela?
you know I don't like talking on the phone, and I think I said the name of the test
Just
wrong.
give me the number, all right? I'll make the call. I'll have Channing make the call, all right? I'll have Professor Harrow go with you.
Mija, I don't think I need this test. If they say that I need medicine and I cannot even afford the test, what am I gonna do?
Remember what you said, Abuela. We don't have to live like this. We don't have to be like this.
I told you to make them more like you.
It's the same thing, Abuela.
No, it's not. Look, Brenda, listen. I can't accept what is next for me, and at some point, you need to accept it too. But whenever my time comes, just remember that we need someone like us to lead the way. Someone like you.
Someone like who?
Nothing. What's up, Tess?
You look like they're hungry.
We're tired.
We're bound.
Okay, it's not that bad, all
It's
right?
not that good.
Can we just get the meeting going, please?
As club secretary, I note that I've been too tired to do the minutes.
Membership chair reports that her members are sore.
The social media manager reports she's feeling antisocial.
We need good news, man. The governor dying in our campaign office is a major downer. And Harrow hasn't said anything about it.
Yeah, are we still winning? This doesn't feel like winning.
I'm mostly worried that Channing, or that Miller creeper calling the shots.
I think we dipped in the polls, but I'm not sure. Where do we even look?
I'd ask Harrow, but that dude has been MIA.
Just give him a break, all right? I promise he will pull himself together and come through, all right?
Brenda, your professor is a great teacher and a good man, but he doesn't come from these things. And he's not going to stay as focused as you would.
Just don't look so down, all right? I mean, we've hit a bump, but this isn't anything that we can't handle.
Don't look very happy.
I've heard it all before, and this time the sound's the same.
And now we're at the end of our road. We'll do nothing differently. It ends the
Brenda's so impressed with your political positions.
Yeah, well, that'll make this a little awkward.
Would you like something to eat? I made some pasta for tamales last night, and I can make you something real quick if you'd like
Brenda,
to
that's
stay.
so wonderful that you want to cook again, but it's still morning and the professor and I have to get to class.
Brenda, there won't be class today. I wanted to come here and tell you something myself, but this isn't public. The campaign will be suspended.
What?
You
No,
know about the governor, and it's just too much. Channing and I see it differently, but this is my decision.
Channing and you decide? What about Brenda?
Well, yes. I suppose I should have asked, but that's why I wanted to come here and talk.
Yes, let's talk. I mean, I need to talk to you about this house, these houses, this neighborhood. Well, this house is on the development map. You're gonna let it get torn down?
We'll talk, but can I at least give you a ride to the campaign office?
Oh, please.
Hi. At this time, Professor Harrow needs time to reflect and asks that the Dixon family be given privacy as they mourn for each other. But he has also asked me to tell you that this incident has only strengthened his resolve to improve the safety standards for everyone in every house in this district.
Do you have any details? Why was the governor even here?
Professor Harrow and Governor Dixon are people among the people who do not seek to live among the needs of their constituents. The two are meeting on ways to expand the Fix Act and get it through a legislature when tragedy struck, so.
What even happened?
Out of respect for the family, we will not be discussing any inappropriate details at this time. However, due to a lax enforcement of codes and zoning laws, a banister on the stairwell failed. The governor lost his balance, fell down the length of the stairwell, landed on the concrete floor, and heroic attempt surviving by Professor Harrow personally failed.
Well, why wasn't an ambulance called?
It was. It took 20 minutes to get here. That is something that our office is.
And that the acting governor will be looking into disparities in response times between this district and those in wealthier areas. Professor Harrow and Mr. Tomcher will need a moment to collaborate and collect themselves. In the meantime, I ask you all to please stick around, and I will be happy to answer any questions that I can.
What the hell is going on?
I'm saving your campaign.
My campaign is
You
over!
can't make decisions like that in the heat of the moment. I'm just trying to buy you some time to think this through.
There is
And-
nothing more to think about.
Yes, there is. Think about the Fix Act. Think about the good that we can do for the people. Right, Brenda?
We do need to fix the houses and maybe protect people from losing their houses.
Yes, see? You said so yourself. It's the rich against the poor, man.
It's much more than that. And we can't just ignore a real human tragedy.
No one wants to say it right now. But you can't do anything about the governor's death. But you can get back into the fight, or you can stand here feeling lost and sorry for yourself.
I don't feel sorry for myself. And why aren't you feeling anything?
Because this isn't about my feelings! Or yours. It's about what needs to be done.
I don't know what you think you're doing here, Channing, but
I'm doing what is right here! Professor Harrow, and you're gonna do it too.
not without us talking about this much longer first.
This is the time to talk about this! Now I'm going back out there and announcing that your campaign is moving forward and that the governor's death is the reason why our people need us!
Not without us talking about this much longer first!
Please, I just want to say...
Why don't they listen now? How can that be? I know what I'm doing now. Why can't they see? All that is possible with a small tweet from me. I'm not afraid of those internet freaks, squawking like pigeons with words at their beaks. Everything's possible with a small tweet from me. But I could run this town. I think this teamwork.
Stop acting like a jerk.
I can smell victory. If they just listen to me!
Why won't he listen to me?
Did you try to resuscitate the governor yourself?
Yes, but that is not
Do
what
you even know CPR?
Yes, I took a class.
Did the stairs
but that-
collapse because of termite damage?
I am sure there was termite damage, but
You suppose or you're certain?
I am not sure there was termite damage. But I am certain that the stairs have been in disrepair and have been neglected.
So it was unsafe.
Yes, definitely unsafe. But back to
Well,
what I
the
wanted.
princess really have done anything about this?
Yes, yes, it would have. That is the whole point, to keep the buildings up to code so you can walk up and down the freaking stairs without them collapsing.
Have you ever heard him talk like that?
I've never heard any politician sound like that.
Must have been on an audio tape from his mistress.
Okay,
I'm on my way.
Fringe, what's
No,
wrong?
Will is in the hospital.
Professor House! Yeah, but the code doesn't set a very high standard.
That is the whole point of the Fix Act. It updates both the code and the enforcement.
But that's going to cost landlords a pile of dough to fix, right?
The enforcement of the law and policy in public safety shouldn't depend on how much money landlords make.
Yeah, but those landlords and developers make some pretty hefty donations, and to your political party.
Well, they can't buy me.
Good lord, he's serious!
Words are spoken, but they never mean nothing. There's nothing new, they're just as hollow as the rest. But now together, we have all we'll ever need. Here in our minds, and in our backs, and in our chests. We'll sing this song and never miss a beat. We'll strum the chords with our own hands. This world's not fair, we're told, and that will never change. But lift your voices and I know we can. The clock keeps turning as we look down at the floor, where the coffin bears the stains of sweat and tears. Sweat and tears! No need to wonder what could make this a better place. We have everything we'll ever need right here, right here. We'll sing this song and never miss a beat. We'll strum the chords with our own hands. This world's not fair, we're told, and that will never change. But lift your voices and I know we can. Yes, 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 we can.
Back at it again. My lyrical status transcends the illness of the insane. So let the madness begin. Listen in. I'm on a level that you never would have thought. such a girl was subject to, inducted into the statistic that the hood defines my existence. Come on, I beat the odds. And then I kept it pushing like a run-on sentence and graduated from college. I flaw in the system because I wasn't supposed to make it. Call it divine intervention.
Yeah,
sort
sort
of
of like when I started writing, the lyricism came easy, no tension, no need to mention. I create new verses like new inventions, so every line is patented, dog, all the way down to the diction. My mission is clear, new hip-hop is near. Yo, listen, my work involves a dissecting of different instruments to find words that make sense for each incident. You see, my sentiments on hip-hop, but I gotta provide substance rather than give you nothing, because my lyrics press the spirits of listeners and I'm conscious of
See,
it.
this is for the creative souls, if you did not know. For the ones who stay persistent in reaching their goals. For the ones who knows that there's more to life than wealth. And for people who advocate for something greater than themselves. For those who strive to be different with minds that are independent. Who speak love in the words even if nobody is listening. For the ones who do passion with every ounce of their being. Willing to stand alone, to standing up for what they believe in, you see.
This is our life, and there is no twice. So we grind down so we don't have to rely on rolling dice. We just make moves, hope for the life we choose, living to do what we love, truly believing in what we do, while taking the time to give back to others, because I'm just like you.
So to my sisters and brothers, make sure you follow your dreams.
Don't let anyone tell you different.
And if you're shooting for the stars,
Your effort determines distance.
just listen.
Hey, I practiced, and I did the reading.
We were great, yeah, we were so great. But you know what? I think if you took the time to be a part of something greater than yourself, it might actually help your music take on.
Be a better person. Okay, I got
It might be harder than that, but you know what? I'm ready for you.
No, hold on. We have a new headline. Are you writing this down? Okay, despite attempts by his political handlers to guide his statements, Professor Adam Harrow spoke from the heart today and connected with the public in his district, reinvigorating his chances in the upcoming election. Harrow is back in the race. No, new headline. Are you
Knew it.
listening to me?
Brenda, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
We have the service scheduled for tomorrow, but if that timing is too soon, if there's anything you need.
No, thank you. That's all right.
You know, she was very obviously much loved by a lot of people. You know, the best of us, they live on through the memories of others and through our children.
Can I have a moment alone, please? Picture I found before. I wonder why I so small. From my childhood I knew
just say I'm feeling conflicted.
Hey, come on, after that speech and all the events surrounding it, your stock has never been higher.
Well, let's just say I haven't fully committed myself to the campaign.
Yeah, but he hasn't said no either.
I still need some time to think about it.
Well, come on, pal. In this business, you got a strike while the iron is hot. And the heat from that press conference won't stick around forever. How could you, do what you did and have second thoughts about it now?
Did what? What is he talking
I
about?
did all that you could. You're right. We're all better if we work with the people. Making some deal with the developers might be a good way to improve the neighborhoods. Do what you need to do to get your head in the right place. The car's outside. I ordered it for you. Catch you on the foot. Yeah.
Hey!
So,
The more I think about the little accident. Well, there are accidents. And then there are accidents.
Okay. Let me clear this up. You don't actually think
Oh,
that
no,
Professor...
No, of course not. Because such a thing spoken explicitly would be an accusation. Accusations have no place among friends, especially friends with such a enormous and recently developed fundraising muscle. I was only asking. If you, suspect? You're right, we don't like the word suspect around here either. I was only asking. There's something were to happen, and we were friends. Well, a friend could admire another friend's work.
Yeah, a friend could do that.
Well, let me put it this way. When I first met you, Professor Harrow looked like your grandfather taking newborns to a petting zoo, and you looked like a high school freshman so wet behind the ears you could have meaningfully addressed the Southern California drought. No offense.
That was so confusing, I don't even know if I've been insulted.
But there's hardball, and then there's headhunting and taking out a political higher-up, if that's what you did, and I'm not saying that's what you did because that would be an accusation, and friends don't make accusations.
Okay, so it sounds like you believe that the rumors of Professor Harrow being involved in the governor's death is something that's impressive?
Step on over to my side of the office, the winning side.
Okay.
Doesn't feel that bad, does it?
You know, I always thought they could believe in us.
The point isn't whether they believe in you or not. We can make them believe in you. The question is whether you've got the backbone to turn their belief into your power.
I think we can do that too.
If you do, I think you do, and I'm sure you can. Let's make this thing happen.
Let's make it happen.
Sit down, let me teach you a thing or two. He seemed like a loser, yeah, he seemed just like a chump. One member-wristed amplifier with numbers in the dump. He couldn't get his message out, he couldn't raise a dime. Wanted to hit a good note swinging at the pitch, cause he never saw the signs. But recent circumstances have caught me by surprise. You wouldn't see it coming and you missed certain something and killer in his eyes. He's got the cojones to make this work. Plenty of testosterone to give the world a jerk. Didn't think he'd understand that life out on the streets. But if he can't win the game, at least he'll try to cheat. He'd go and get his lecture on and put the world to sleep. Raise his voice to raise the crowd, but he couldn't get a peep. Oh, we tried to strut and stuff around, but he never grow in size. The weatherman said it wasn't hotly dead, but now I realize. Now he's spinning words around, so truth can seem like lies. The tales that he's telling ya, screaming down, yelling at the killer in his eyes. He's got the cojones to make this work. Plenty of testosterone to give the world a jerk. Didn't think he'd understand that life out on the streets. But if he can't win the game, at least he'll try to cheat. Since he's got his swagger on, I can't invest in trust. But at the rate we're going, yeah, it's congressman or bust. Now he's got a paycheck, show for all I grind. Since you have a speaker, we're all going to the beat. That's what I have in mind. Teach the world a lesson how to gain from homicide. At first I had to doubt till I told you all about it. That killer in his eyes. He's got the cojones to make this work. Plenty of testosterone.
death of Governor Dixon?
Like I've said before, let me be very clear. The governor's death was tragically met and entirely preventable.
But should he even have been there in the first place?
As a man of the people himself, the governor would not have given himself better facilities than those he sought to represent. And neither will I. That building failed at its most crucial moment, costing the governor his very life, and proving that nobody, not even the governor, is safe from the wicked criminal instincts of the profit-hungry landlords.
Well, what about those who say you're exploiting the governor's death for political purposes?
Governor Dixon was a beloved Californian and a truly great man, and we honor his loss by passing the Fix Act, which was legislation very close to his heart.
Isn't your stance on the Fix Act costing you donations from corporate landlords?
The Fix Act is part of a comprehensive package of reforms we need. That includes some property improvements as well. Better housing creates better jobs. We need the development to improve the buildings, and it will raise income. And I think everybody can agree with that, even the professionals in real estate. And I think they understand that, and I think we can work with them. We are looking to approve several real estate developments even as we finalize the fixed legislation.
Wasn't your campaign based on standing up to developers?
Better housing makes better jobs. We need the new development to improve the neighborhood. And I'll make sure minority contractors get the first look. That's all the time I have. I'll see you all later.
Wait, he's bringing with developers now?
Poll numbers look great.
Is it social media?
It's better than the pig.
Oh,
The
okay.
number one trending tweet is you, boy!
That sounds all right.
In the starring role,
Okay.
a Bigfoot erotica.
Bigfoot erotica.
Yeah.
Bigfoot erotica.
Bigfoot erotica.
What does that even got to do with politics?
I don't know, the internet's neat.
Oh.
Keep it together. We want you to be strong. Channing is busy with the campaign, so I'll be officiating the meeting today.
As the club secretary, I know that President Channing has not called the meeting to order.
First order of business, Caro freely sold us out.
No, he did not. Sure, he's winning the race, but
What he's saying still sounds good, and he probably believes it. But I don't think he knows what these changes are going to do to us.
He's been taking money from private developers. I think he's been talking to Giles Donald.
where did you hear that?
It's not my place to say. Maybe you should talk to your boyfriend.
Baltimore! This is just like Baltimore.
Exactly.
Whatever. He has to work with everyone, but he's on our side,
Hey,
right?
You know, maybe Brenda's right, because when I get all my money, this billboard names me the #1 rap artist of all time. You're not gonna play my ego. Oh, wait, I'm not like that anymore.
Brenda, wake up. The developer already has a deal in place. They've already made their offers, and they're already going to tear down our houses and put up condos.
Hey, give her a break. She just lost her abuela.
No, that's all right. Just before my abuela passed, she said the same thing. I mean, Professor Harrell almost left the race, but I'm so glad he didn't, because now he'll be here to help us do something about it.
Well, what did you say?
Professor Harrell, thank God you're here.
Hello, everybody. It is always great to see the core of my grassroots support.
The grassroots, yo. Being good is hard, man.
Well, I can't stay. I am just here with the good news. Our donations are up. The state party is backing us. And I have just been invited to speak at the statewide convention.
I mean, it does feel pretty good to be on the winning side for once.
We all get A's if you win.
Probably not, but I will remember every single one of you. And there are always plenty of internships in Sacramento.
How about helping me keep my house?
And my apartment. I know that some of the neighborhood improvements involve relocations.
What?
In order to get the Fix Act through, we needed to include some property improvements as well.
You mean like tearing our houses down and putting condos up?
No, those maps are part of the plan that we have to fight.
No. Residents can move into other units that are newly built.
You mean after their houses are torn down, they can move into low-income housing?
Those units are recently built and up to code.
And owned by the same companies that run the rentals now? No, you'll fight to keep the houses up.
I know it's hard to understand, but part of an integrated plan is demolishing buildings whose economic value cannot be recovered and improving those that we can.
Wait, you mean if my house is on the part of the map that's gonna get torn down, my house is gonna get torn down? Wow, I'm gonna ace this test.
I promise that these units are going to be newly built and up to code, everybody. It's not going to be a problem. I promise you. Brenda.
But Abuela Erendira's house is on that map. Were you gonna let it get torn down and let her move into low-income housing?
It's for the good of the community, everybody.
It's exactly what you told us not to believe, but they'd let us say that. This isn't the community. These are people living in homes. I mean, we know what's good for us. And it's not developers coming in and tearing down our houses and moving us into condominiums we still don't own. Is this the power of love and action that can collapse empires? Is this how we can all be better together? I believe in you. I really did. I guess I was a fool for that.
So, what do you say, Professor?
Well, you've all given me a lot to think about. I have seen my ups and downs, worn colored coats and thorny crowns, but I'm not a better man for all I've done. I have walked a hero's path, faced Facebook wars and Twitter wrath, backroom deals still built within the sun. But now I found my moment of clarity. It was waiting in my books, the best advice I never took. But now with open eyes I can finally see. I see with clarity. I have these thoughts that I can share, but what I am is part of where I've lived and been, and that is all I know. This cause is just, it's worth the ride, but I've been driven by my pride. I'll step aside to fight and not to flee. That's what I see in my moment of clarity. It was waiting in my books, the best advice I never took. Anzul dua Tramsky and Freddy. I see with clarity. just, it's worth the ride, but I've been driven by my pride. I'll step aside to fight and not to flee. That's what I see in my moment of clarity. It was waiting in my books, the best advice I never took. But now with open eyes I can finally see. I see clarity.
I am so pleased to announce this community development movement. Allow me to introduce Giles Donald from Borsini Enterprises, who has a few words to share.
Thank you so much. I truly feel we have put together a world-class team of bankers, lobbyists, and developers to move this project. Because when good people come together and
Nice
work
TED
toward-
Talk.
Just keep going.
the results can only be good things. I wanted to say I found salaries to be welcoming and helpful, especially Professor Groh, who I am here to endorse.
Actually, I have some words to share. I'd like to share, Mr. Donald.
Thank you, Adam. I didn't know you were going to be here and you.
After some consideration and reflections on my own values and the original goal of my campaign, I have decided to withdraw my candidacy for the California seat legislator. I know that this comes as a surprise, but I truly believe that this community needs to be represented by somebody from this community and not just someone who lives in gerrymandered district lines.
What the hell is going on here?
And an absolutely startling development, what was supposed to be a mundane announcement for a development project has turned into this chaotic scene behind me where Professor Adam Harrow, the frontrunner in the local election for the Senate seat and an advocate for community development, has just withdrawn from the race.
I'm here with a local journalist from the San Marino Star who's been following this race. What does all this mean?
I don't think anyone knows what this means yet, but it seems like a major win for the developers. The Fix Act started as tenants' rights legislation, but it now includes major financial incentives for private developers. Harrow was always pushing for focus on the resident. Without another strong progressive candidate, this district and the Fix Act seem likely to become forces for gentrification.
Excuse me, I have an announcement. I know Professor's decision has come to a shock to us all, but it is important that this community development gets completed. That is why I have transferred my own work as Professor Harrow's campaign manager to the newly formed Giles Donald campaign.
Jenny, what?
Now, Brenda, Jesus, I am confident that in the coming weeks we'll file the appropriate paperwork and Mr. Donald will appear on the ballot of the election cycle.
Wait, isn't there a conflict with Donald also being the legislator and the developer?
Nobody understands development as well as the developers, and there are business leaders that make excellent representatives.
Does this mean that Donald has the endorsement of Professor Harrow?
No, I offer my endorsement, my full support, my undying loyalty, the person who should have been the candidate from the beginning. I endorse Brenda Arandira. It ought to be you, Brenda.
Miss Arandira, did you talk to Professor Harrow about this before? Are you ready to run for office?
You'll take me as your leader. I'll do all to win your hearts and fight.
still feel like we need to talk.
So talk then.
So that was something I could see you have a lot in common with
What are you
those
after,
people.
Channing?
I want the neighborhood to be better. I want people to feel safe, and I want families in the condominiums and people to be controlled by security, and I want the community to just
Keep
have
talking about the community, like you even know what that is. The way for us to transform our own lives and our own neighborhoods is to know that our solutions will come from us. And not from some politician we helped get elected that says that they have answers. And what we don't do is sit in pools of gated communities in separate units. I mean, turning us into urban clones isn't the point, Channing. Diversity isn't diversity if we all think and live the same way.
That's not my point.
Well, it's what you're doing. Nobody ever says they're coming into a poor area to tear it down, raise the property values, and price the residents out of their own homes. But that's what happens when people like you do things like this.
Look, the point is to get in with the people that know how to improve
Of
the
course.
neighborhoods.
It's for the banks and zoning commissions to shred the red lines and let us make our own homes better.
Good luck, Brenda. Well, good luck, Brenda. Every game has winners and losers, and I know what team I want to be on.
The winners win, the losers fall. But as we win, lose, it seems we get nowhere at all. If we see all there is to see, I think we might
the paragraph from Pedagogy of the Oppressed on the very first page of the program?
Yeah, duh.
Wait, I thought you always do the reading.
Of course, I always do the reading, okay? But I think this time I'm gonna check my notes.
Right. Of course she wins. But that's not really the point.